everyone. Welcome to our 10th episode of Usapang Ate ng SI Alabang. This is entitled Celebrating We Women. So this is in celebration of International Women's Month, no? So I am Secretary Kat Kapili, and with me is our energetic but very humble President, no? Donna Duan de Belen. Good evening, Pres Duan.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sec and Chair Kath. It's a wonderful evening indeed, celebrating Women's Month. Good evening to all our viewers and our supporters and donors, benefactors. Good evening. Happy Women's Month to all.
Yes, good evening, Pres Duan. Diba, energetic nga. So, it is truly my honor to be your host for tonight. So, dahil super empowered women po ang aming mga distinguished guests tonight. So, they are the most admired and well-respected women of our organization. So, hindi ko na po patatagalin pa, no? I will let our president do the honor of introducing our distinguished guest. Pres Duan, please take it away.
Thank you so much, Chair Kath, and also our club secretary, Kath, for that. Thank you. We are really very honored tonight because we have the who's who of Soroptimists here tonight at Usapang Ate. And to introduce them, I would like to start with our member. She is a wife and a mother of 3. She graduated BSc Marketing Management from the De La Salle University in Taft. She owns a corporate giveaways, events, marketing, and graphics design company called PCTM. She's also a licensed real estate broker, certified investment solicitor, a crafter, and one of our very own past president of SI Alabang, Maria Carmela Shilane de Castro. Shilane, say hi.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Good evening, Gov Gigi.
Good evening.
Didi
Okay.
Paluming. Good evening. PDD na pala.
Another
PDD,
member
sorry.
of our club. I'll introduce first our members. Okay, another member of our club. She is a past governor of SIAPR or Soroptimist International of the Americas Philippine Region, and she's also a past federation director of Soroptimist International of the Americas. She's our immediate past district director of Metro Manila South District, a member of SI Alabang, and current chairperson of the Soroptimist Leadership Academy or SLA. Let's welcome the timeless beauty and elegant with brains, of course, Dr. Maria Paloma D. Papa.
Yay!
Hi, from the USA. Oh, diba? Now, and next is our one of my friends here in Soroptimist. She is a business administration graduate at the LSU in Dasma, Cavite. She took up her MA in school management with psychology units in compliance for the DepEd requirements as school administrator. She is a member of and past officer of various institutional organizations, namely FAPSA, APSAM, PRISAP, La Prisa, and currently PPS or Alliance of Las Piñas Private Schools. She is currently working at the Santo Niño de Eucharistia Academy Incorporated in Las Piñas City. Help me welcome the immediate past president of SI Las Piñas Central, the dancing queen, Ana Felipe. Hey, hi, IPPS.
Welcome to Usapang Ate.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Gov. Good evening, IPB. Paluming. Good evening, SI Alabang. Thank you for inviting me.
We are very honored for you to be here, IPP Ann. Okay. And next also our member pala. She just recently graduated from her MBA just last Saturday. Congratulations at the Philippine Christian University. She is the managing owner of Francisco Mendoza Accounting Firm or FMAS based in Santa Rosa City. And currently she is the VP for membership of the Philippine Institute of Certified Public Accountants or PICPA and past president of the same. Let's give a round of applause to our newest member, one of the newest member of SI Alabang, our fashionista grandma, Maria Lourdes Lodet Mendoza, CPA.
Hello, buenos dias, buenas noches pala, buenos dias.
Noches. Yan,
So,
Mika.
mga idols, good evening to everybody.
Hello,
Evening.
Idol. Okay, and last but not the least, of course, she is a member of SI Mandaluyong since 2008. She graduated Business Administration at Siena College, Quezon City, major in Banking and Finance, and completed her Business Management program at the Asian Institute of Management. She is currently President and CEO of VCP Trading International Corporation, Executive Vice President and Treasurer of Wesco Electrical and Equipment Corporation, and VP and Treasurer of PAMAC Institute and Technology Center Incorporated. Please help me welcome our Ulirang Ina Awardee and the current Governor of Soroptimist International of the Americas Philippine Region, Go Gigi Peñalosa.
Evening. Happy Women's Month to
yay.
all of you.
Good
There you
evening.
have it, ladies. Our very special and empowered women guests of SI or Usapang Ate SI Alabang. So now I will bring you to our moderator for tonight. Our program's pillar chair and the next president of SI Alabang, the very passionate and very hardworking Sheng Pontillas.
Joy, thank you. Thank you, Press Duan. Good evening to all of our distinguished guests, celebrated women of Soroptimist International of the Americas Philippines Region. Ang bibig time ng mga bisita natin ngayong gabi sa Usapang Ate. Grabe. Kaya ang sarap i-celebrate lagi Women's Month. Ano? Sana every month Women's Month. Anyway, so we are very excited for our topic today because not only that sineselebrate natin yung mga kababaihan, but we are also encouraging women and everyone to celebrate all of us. So let us start. I would like to acknowledge as well the presence of one of our past presidents as well. Pres Duan, si Pipi Marily is also here. She also joined us. And of course, si RMC Para Asherto is also here with us.
Welcome. Welcome, Pipi Marily and Pipi and RMC Para Asherto. Welcome to our Usapang Ate.
Ayan. So anyway, let's start the conversation kasi ang dami ng parang excited marinig kung ano nga ba yung Soroptimist, sino nga ba yung mga Soroptimist na yan, and ano ba ang mga ginagawa ng mga Soroptimist sa buhay. Take for example si Gov Gigi, I mean look at her, si IDD Paluming Papa, 'di ba? Everyone just shine. The women of Soroptimist is always blooming and glowing. So ano nga ba ang sekreto ng mga Soroptimists? So first and foremost, who are the Soroptimists? And siguro the very person who can answer that is syempre our very own Governor Gigi Peñalosa.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, Soroptimists, like us, are volunteer members of a women's global organization called Soroptimist International. We are all over the world in 122 countries. And we volunteer our time, our talent, and available resources to fulfill our mission of providing educational and training opportunities to women so that they can become empowered and enabled. That's our basic mission in Soroptimist. And Soroptimists are very gregarious women, just like all of you here right now. We love to serve. We love to be friendly with fellow Soroptimists from all over the world. And we love to work together for a common cause. So that's how I would say who are the Soroptimists.
Wow, that's a very good answer, Gov Gigi. Alam mo, when I first joined Soroptimist, sabi ko nga, I just found, women of parang kindred spirits, kumbaga, di ba? IDD Paluming Papa. IDD, fresh from the United States. Thank you so much for waking up so early just to be with us today. We really appreciate you, IDD Paluming. So IDD, bakit nga ba yung mga Soroptimists really love what they do? Like ikaw parang, my God, wala kang kapaguran. You still chair the SLA nowadays after mong maging governor, after mong maging federation director. Ngayon naman, you chair the Soroptimist Leadership Academy non-stop. Why do Soroptimists love what they do? IDD Paloming.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, IDD, we
Okay.
can.
Good day to all. Yeah, I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, so excuse me if I'm having my coffee to
It's okay.
wake me
It's
up. Yeah.
okay.
So well, I'm still here. I go by the mantra na like we all have hunger or thirst, or we want something to quench our thirst for learning. No? In Soroptimist, what keeps me going for the past 29 years, I guess, is because I believe in the saying and in the belief, like the reading of the Mass last Sunday said, we all are hungry and thirsty. Thirsty not for water, but for living water, yung human being. So I tried my best to live that kind of life. And while I am thirsty myself for further learning, that's why I'm still around, sharing all the seminars because I can always learn something there. But I, for one, I'm proud to be a Soroptimist, and I'm here to share my own blessings to others. That is what keeps me going. It's a never tiring effort. And that is the satisfaction that I derive for the past 29 years, every day of my life, helping women whom we don't even know, reaching out to thousands of them. And they're still waiting out there for all of us, each one of you here, and each one of the members out there who are not present in the gallery. Yeah, they're waiting for us to give our own share. And I believe that no matter how humble we are, there is something that we can give out of ourselves and our big hearts. That's what I believe in.
Wow, thank you so much, IDD Paluming. I love that. I love that line. You are here because you want to quench your thirst to lead, your thirst for leading, and you are learning at the same time while you are sharing what you already know. So I really like that line. And thank you so much for always gracing us with your wisdom, IDD Paluming. Whenever meron ka mga kinakandak na mga leadership trainings, we gain actually. So thank you so much for that. I'm gonna go now to our past officers in the club. Si PP Shalane De Castro, si PP Marily Victorio, and si RMC Farah Asherto. I'm gonna ask them one by one why they loved being with the Soroptimist International of the Americas Philippines region. And I'm gonna start with you, PP Shalane.
Please unmute, PP.
PP, naka-mute ka.
Yan.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that. Anyway, why do I love Soroptimist? Last Saturday, we had a meeting, no? Yung club meeting natin. And napag-usapan doon, kasi meron kaming meron tayong guest who is contemplating on joining our prospective member. So, sabi niya, so nung tinanong ko siya, so are you convinced that you should join Soroptimist? Ang sagot niya is, nakakatawa kasi sabi niya, iniisip ko pa kung saan siya mag-fit in. Sabi niya ganon.
Yeah.
So, ako, ang sabi ko sa kanya, when I started with Soroptimist, I don't know where I should fit in or which which committee should I join. Basta ang clear lang sa akin is I should have the heart to serve. So, siguro para sa akin, maybe it came a little bit too late, no? Kasi maraming Soroptimist na mga bata pa. Tapos nandun yung heart to serve nila. I remember at their age, ako, busy pa ako magtrabaho. Parang yun pa yung focus ko. Magtrabaho. And then, nung in-invite ako sa Soroptimist, that's when I realized na, uy, pwede pala na awaken yung heart to serve ko. And then I realized that, alone, I can only do so much, di ba? But if I'm with a group or with a club like Soroptimist, we can move mountains. So, yun yung realization ko, and para sa mga ibang ate na nanunood ngayon, Soroptimist is a good organization to join, a good club like Soroptimist of Alabang if you are from the Muntinlupa area, o kahit hindi sa Muntinlupa, kahit sa ibang area, pero feel mo mag-join sa amin. It's alam mo, matutuwa ka talaga na ma-awaken ang iyong senses. Marirealize mo na, uy, meron pala akong heart to serve. Kasi each one of us, we all have hearts to serve. Hindi lang natin alam kasi either very busy tayo o parang feeling natin, paano ko ba gagawin to? Mag-isa lang ako. Pero if you're with a group, if you're with a club, yun nga, we can move mountains together.
Yan. I like that.
Yeah.
Actually, Pipi Shilane, I was there when yung guest natin last club meeting asked, tapos I heard you answered her na, you just go where your heart, yung sinabi mo nga, I really like that. And sabi ko nga, napaisip ako na, sabi ko, wow, ang ganda ng sagot ni Pipi Shilane. Kailangan kasama ka ngayong gabi. Kasama ka dapat. So I know. So thank you so much for sharing that, kasi it just shows kung saan nanggagaling yung passion mo being a Soroptimist. And ngayon naman, let's hear from Pipi, one of our past presidents as well, and past district director as well, si PDD Marily Victorio.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The question again, why I joined Soroptimist?
Why you love being a Soroptimist?
Serving Soroptimist. I guess I was exposed to serving the community at a very young age because both my parents were civic-minded. They were members of other clubs, professional clubs, and with that exposure, when I was invited, it was very easy for me to say yes right away. And so through the years, I have served. I chose Soroptimist as my civic club, and then to serve my spiritual needs, other members of the church. And so parang I sort of categorized each of the clubs that I joined. It was like payback time for me kasi God has been good. Everything has been, so sabi ko, it's my way of helping the community. Helping, hindi ba sinabi rin ni Ludi last Saturday, with her alone, hindi masyado yung help, but as part of a club, the help that she can give reaches more people in the community. So I guess, yun na nga, with a little, or especially now that, we are in our twilight, I feel like I'm in my twilight years. Yung mga little things that I can do, I just sort of give support to my officers, which, by the way, I'm so glad that the present officers that we have are so active. I'm so proud of them because they are really giving their 100% to keep the flame of the club going, inspiring all the other members to and other prospective members to join the club.
And thank
Wow.
you so
Thank you so much.
much, PDD Marily. Thank you so much. And ngayon naman, pakinggan din natin yung side. Nako, eto, I heard her say one time na she only has one club and that is Soroptimist. So I think you know where her heart lies talaga, di ba? It's really to serve women and girls. So let's find out why. Bakit nga ba love na love ni RMC Farah Asherto, one of our club's past presidents, one of the district's past district director as well, and currently the region membership chair for the region. Bakit nga ba love na love mo, RMC Farah, ang pagiging Soroptimist?
Hindi ko lang love na love, loyal na loyal at faithful pa ako sa
Oh,
Soroptimist.
di ba? Sana
Yeah.
all.
Sana all. Well, I fell in love with Soroptimist when I was witnessing how hardworking they were with the projects that they have been doing when I was just their photographer, because I was the chaperone of my mom during club activities, taking their pictures and all. So nobody really encouraged me. I just fell in love with what they did, and the women of SI Alabang in particular were very nurturing and warm. 'Di ba, sabi nga nila mahirap sumali sa mga women's organization kasi ano yan puro estrogen, yung I don't know how it is with other clubs, pero sabi nila it's not the same as Soroptimists. Ibang-iba daw sa Soroptimists. So I'm glad that I chose to be in a women's organization such as Soroptimist through my mom, and because also as an educator, the advocacy of Soroptimist is education, empowering women through education. So sabi ko, bagay talaga ako dito, and it's my way of giving back. Diba? There are many ways for us to give back and to help other people, women or communities. So for me, just like what everyone has said, alone, we can only do so much, diba? Alone, I can go far, but together, we can go farther. So that's one of my favorite Zambian proverbs that that really stuck to my head, because yeah, we can always help others in our own capacity, but konti lang yung reach. But if you belong to an organization such as Soroptimist and it is aligned with the values that we believe in, then we get to be more effective in reaching out and helping others, just like what we do with our programs and projects. So there, I'm in love not only with the mission, vision, advocacy of our club, but I am in love with each and every member of Soroptimist. And that's the secret why up to this day, this is my 13th year as a member of Soroptimist.
Wow.
I'm still here serving. Kahit na yung nanay ko yung nag-recruit at siya yung dating active, naiwan na ako, wala siya. Pero I still continued to stay. And I thank her for that, because if she wasn't a Soroptimist, I don't know how I'd get into this organization. So there.
Wow, thank you,
Wow.
RMC. Actually, your passion is talagang nakaka-inspire, RMC, every day. I mean, I know where you came from right now, coming from, an interview, coming from a volunteer
From
event.
Green Hills. I
Exactly,
braved
di ba? And you joined pa rin, di ba? So, thank you so much. So, kitang-kita nyo na, di ba, kung gaano ka passionate. But let's talk about empowered women, empowering women, because a lot of the women here in Soroptimist are doing exactly that. And I think I would like to hear from some of the members, some of the guests that we have on Zoom today. So I'm gonna call on one of the newest member ng aming club, sa Soroptimist International of Alabang. She was also one of our first guests sa pinaka-first episode natin ng Usapang Ate Press
Yes,
Duan. If
she
you
was
remember
there.
that. Yes, so right now, we are graced again by her presence. Napaka-active at napaka-busy din ng babaeng ito. But she is with us today. Member or Ma'am Ludette, Ludette Mendoza. She's a CPA, by the way. So, Miss
Yes,
Ludette,
yes, Jen.
how does it feel to be an empowered woman empowering other women?
Empowered women like the women in Soroptimist. Yeah, how does it feel? Well, being an empowered woman and in the midst of empowered women also, I feel independent and productive, and at the same time, of course, parang special din, di ba? Pagka pinagkakatiwalaan ka ng mga kasama mo and binibigyan ng assignments, like President Duan would ask me to do something, and like for example tonight, being a guest in the midst of mga super idols in our club, like Shalane, Ma'am Paloming, and Governor Gigi. It feels good for someone like me na bago pa lang to be empowered by this talagang tinitingala in our club.
Wow.
Wow.
Titingala.
I know. At saka ang dami niya ring ang dami niyang ginagawa and yet may time pa rin siya, like may mga activities ang organization. Nagjo-join pa rin si Ludette, nakikisayaw pa
Yes.
rin pag may mga
Yeah,
event.
basically siguro I would like also to answer yung first question mo, no, why I joined Soroptimist. Kasi I've been invited by two multinational, parang international clubs din. Yung third is Soroptimist, and dito ako nag-join kasi iba yung feeling ko nung first time ko kayong nakilala. Parang ang tagal nyo na akong kilala and ang tagal nyo na akong minamahal. Parang ganun ba? So
Wow.
parang, di ba parang ang sarap mag-join kasi yun namang other two organizations, they have the same advocacy like ours, di ba? Parang pare-pareho lang naman yan to serve, to give livelihood, yung mga ganyan. Pero yung camaraderie and the feeling of being welcome nung first time kong mag-join sa Alabang Country Club, iba eh. Kasi parang ako kasi yung ganyan ako eh, parang people-oriented ako. Parang mag-join ako if I feel, parang 'di ba pagka sa mga nanliligaw, lahat 'yan puro ang daming sasabihin sa iyo, 'di ba? Tapos pipili ka yung yung gusto mo na kasama mo palagi, yung gusto mo na makikita palagi, makakausap palagi. So parang ganun yung feeling ko kaya ako nag-join and now I'm enjoying everybody and nagiging close to everybody din dito sa ating club. So yun, parang kayo yung nasagot ko.
Oh, alam mo, Ludette, you just mentioned one of the words that I was gonna ask. Yung relatable ba ang mga Soroptimist? Kasi ang dami nagsasabi, ay nako, parang ang hirap silang lapitan, or iba ang mga estado nila sa buhay. So, I think you just nailed it on the head, Ludette, when you said
Yeah.
you felt welcome, you felt at home
Yes.
when you first joined the club activities. So,
Exactly.
thank you so much because that shows na we are relatable. Normal po kami. Normal po kami. You can come
Kami
to us. You
abnormal.
can talk to us.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we will listen and we will embrace you with all the love that we can give. O, di ba? Natural na pagmamahal from a woman. Yun ang ibibigay ng mga Soroptimists sa inyo. Okay, so let's listen as well to IPP and Felipe. Naku, isa ito sa mga babaeng, ako personally, when I first joined the EXECO meeting for the district, isa ito sa mga nagpa-feel at home din sa akin sa district. Like, she's very welcoming, she's very passionate din sa pagiging Soroptimist niya. And not only that, mahilig siyang mag-PM at nangungumusta siya. So I really like that of her kahit hindi kami close, ano. Kaya we became close. Tapos sabi pa niya sa akin, I hope we become friends. So sabi ko, I hope we become best of friends. Sabi ko sa kanya ganun. So IVP Ann Felipe, let's hear from you naman.
Hi, good evening again. Actually, most of the Soroptimists here, kumbaga quote-unquote, kinalahan ko na. Parang katulad ako ni RCM Para.
RMC.
Usually, kung siya ang official photographer ng mommy niya, ako ang official driver ng mommy ko. Most of the time, when my mom's going to attend Soroptimist meeting, I'll be the official driver. On the side, official PA, personal alalay. So that's one way of giving me idea what is Soroptimist all about. So she let me join the club for the sake not to see what is Soroptimist. I was, okay, you just join. I said, okay, I'll join as a member. So during that time, as time goes by, I also met a lot of individuals. At totoo yung sinasabi nyo, hindi sila lahat mahirap kausap. Probably there are some, pero hindi lahat ng Soroptimist mahirap kausap. And I, for one, I can see from GovGG way back, from past district director, Paluming Papa, and I've seen past district director and past president Marie, kasama yan ng mommy ko na pag nagmi-meeting sila, and then Shirley, everybody actually from SI Alaba, akala nga nila dati, tiga-alabag din ako kasi I easily get along with SI Alaba. Ewan ko, I don't know. I have this warm feeling with SI Alaba. Alam niya, di ba? So, actually with Soroptimist, I get this feeling of two-letter S. Sisterhood. Kahit ano pa sabi mo, even though we're not blood related, once we have the same idealism, same brain waves going through our mind, we easily click together. Hindi na kailangan magsalita. We don't need to talk too much. Tingin lang, ramdam lang, yan, di ba? That's Soroptimist. And isa pang natutunan ko sa Soroptimist, even sinabi ko to nung Women's Month kay GovGG, there are three to me, ladies talaga na sinusundan ko. And then of course, syempre, yung mami ko unang-una. She was the one who introduced what is Soroptimist all about. And she na sinabi niya, ang Soroptimist is selfless service. You don't need to ask anything in return. You just have to do the service with your heart and passion. Kasi if you're going to do it very well, hindi mo na kailangang maghanap pa ng acknowledgement. You don't need to be recognized. You don't need to post that you do this and do that. As long as you do it with your heart, yung nasa taas ang makakakita sa'yo, you do it on your own. And then with the help of others, of course, masusurpass mo the called service. So sa akin, Soroptimist, that's two-letter S, sisterhood and service. And I'm very grateful na I was able to meet real friends. And up to now, kahit di ko na kailangan sabihin kung sino sila, I was able to see. And I was able to find also the second mother. Parang sa dami nung na-surpass ko ng mga friends ng mommy ko, parang sila rin, I was able to see the mother figure in them. So I'm very thankful with Soroptimist. Dumami yung sister ko at dumami yung mga mother ko. Thank you so much. That's
Not
Soroptimist
just
for
the
me.
sisterhood. Wow, thank you so much, IPP Ann. Hindi lang sisterhood, no? I think it's the family as well. It's really having an extended family because of the organization. So thank you, thank you. Ayan, so press 1, Sakat, you butt in ha if you have questions or follow up if you need to ask our guests today. Okay, so
You're
right
doing
now,
good.
I know. Right now, since we are celebrating Women's Month, yan, medyo ilalighten natin konti yung ating pag-uusapan. Right now, we will be doing an activity. So, para tayo magi-game, laro ng konti. So, fast talk ito ha. May hihingin ako sa inyo and I can call anyone and you just give me your answer right away. So if it's a number, just give me the number right away. If it's a sentence, give me the sentence. If it's a phrase, give me the phrase right away. So ito yung fast talk natin. Konti lang naman yung mga questions dito, pero sana mag-enjoy din yung mga manonood natin at mga taga-subaybay natin. All right. First fast talk. Years in service. Na-mention na niya to kanina kaya uunahin ko na siya ulit. IDD Paluming Papa.
29.
Yeah, 29. Naku,
29 years.
29 years. Let's try IDD Paluming. If someone here tonight can beat that. Okay.
May winner ka tayo.
Meron na tayong winner. Let's try kung meron makakabit sa 29 years na yon. Pipi Shalane. Naka-mute, Pipi.
Sorry, nag-mute mag-isa to. Madaldal kasi ako kaya na-mute. 8 years.
Nag-o-auto siya. 8 years, Pipi Shalane. All right. Malapit na. Malapit na yun sa 29, Pipi Shalane. Few more years to go. IPP Ann, how many years in service?
12.
Wow, 12. Nako, naka 2 digits si IPP Ann.
More than 10, ha?
I know. PDD Marili.
25.
Ay, wow!
Oh,
Second
nako,
honor.
lumalapit.
Teka.
PDD Paluming, lumalapit si PDD Marili. Munti ka na, 4 years lang ang pagitan. RMC Farah.
This would be my 14th year.
14.
2024.
Okay, so magkalapit sila ni IPP Ann.
Yes.
Unahin ko si Ludette.
8 months.
Month.
Alam mo, magiging
Month.
magiging 8 years. 18 years.
Yes. Huwag ka mag-alala, Ludette, because in 28 years, magiging 29 years ka na rin halos sa Robert sa org. Okay, Sekat Kapili.
2 years?
2 years, okay. Press 1.
3? 3, I think. 3 or 4.
3?
Yes.
Uy, hindi ka 3
4.
4 years.
Yeah, 4. Yes, 4 years.
Oh, 4 years. Oo, 4
Bakit
years.
ang tagal mo naman
4
ako
years.
in-invite? Press 1.
Pandemic pa kasi noon.
Oo, pandemic nga siya.
Worry.
Magkasunod kami niyan eh. Ayan, sana sinabi mo na lang in months, parang si Ludette. para matagal pakinggan.
48 months.
48 months. Okay, and syempre, I saved the best for last. Gov Gigi Peñalosa.
15 years.
Wow!
15.
15 years! Okay,
Yeah.
so here's what. 15 years si Gov Gigi sa Soroptimist and she became a governor. Ikaw, IDD Paluming Papa, how many years were you in Soroptimist nung naging governor ka?
2010 ako eh. I joined in 1994.
Nako,
Do
paminus
the
pa tayo
arithmetic.
dito.
Yeah, that's 1994, so that's about
Kailangan
14
natin si
years.
Ludette dito. Sandali
Oo.
lang.
Pero I served,
years yun?
before
Wala
that,
akong calculator. Ano ba yan? Calculator sa isip.
yeah, but before that, I served, I think, I will be honest with you, ako lang yata yung umakyat na lahat sa ladder. I was charter
Oh.
president, district director, pillar chair, and then a team, dream team chair, region secretary, and then governor-elect. So I went through that. So 2010, I was governor.
16 years. Kinompute ko, 16.
16.
So over a period before 2010, I served in different capacities in the region. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
halos
ganon yun.
magkalapit lang din si Gov Gigi pala, no? So about that that long. Like
15 years, 16.
if you really want to succeed, holding a position in the organization, That's about, that the period or yung pwede nating basihan na timeline. All right. So this is for the interest lang ng mga gustong mag-join and might want to serve in that capacity then. Yeah, yung leadership capacity nga. Okay. So we are done with the fast talk. Konting ano lang yon kasi syempre na-curious lang ako. And IDD Paluming Papa, you're still the winner for the longest years in service.
Yay!
Sana may pa-premyo si Pres Duan dito. Anyway,
Sayang,
wala
meron sana siyang leaflet na pinapamigay.
Brochure.
Oo, may pinapamigay na brochure si
Pwede namang Gcash na lang.
Kala ko e-brochure. Pwede mang e-brochure.
Ay, merong e-brochure. Nakukuha yun sa library online. All right, so another fast talk. Tingnan natin kung sinong ready dito. Embarrassing memory or embarrassing experience as a Soroptimist. Unahin ko, si Gov Gigi Peñalosa. Si Gov Gigi, narinig niyo yung embarrassing na pag siya. Sasabihin ko ba?
Embarrassing? Wala pa naman akong embarrassing moment sa Soroptimist, no? Wala pa akong embarrassing. Siguro ang embarrassing ko lang nung natalo ako noong 2014 for the governor-elect position. But really, that was not embarrassing for me. It was a lot of good experience to know and to really figure out kung ikaw ba ay mananalo, dapat ka na ba talagang mag-serve, gano'n. Panapanahon talaga yon eh. So, it's not exactly an embarrassing moment, but I learned a lot from it, you know. Yun ang sa akin.
Para siyang unforgettable moment.
Unforgettable.
Embarrassing.
Pwedeng unforgettable na lang siguro.
Kasi
Walang embarrassing, unforgettable.
Unforgettable. Kasi ang sakit ng puso ko nun.
Kaya hindi talaga makalimutan. Okay, ikaw
Di
naman.
bali may ano naman may comeback.
Oo nga. At saka
Turn of the
worth
comeback.
it. I think now is your time to shine talaga.
Yes. Yeah, I believe so. May panapanahon talaga.
Correct. What about you, IDD Paluming Papa? Do you have one?
Okay, listen very carefully.
Ayan na.
I was being
na.
introduced by a fellow Soroptimist in one of the seminars that I was to conduct. And I was introduced as the ex-wife of Mr. Papa.
What? Oh my gosh!
So, Cynthia Villar was there in the audience and Governor Gomez, I cannot forget that, of Sonta nakanganga. Parang, oh my God, ex na pala ito. So when my turn came to the microphone, I said, I'm not about to begin my talk unless you allow me the privilege of claiming back what was lost. And I said, maybe dahil nagkaroon siya ng stage fright or nervyos or whatever it is, maybe she meant to say, I am the wife of the ex-mayor. Ganon. So nagpalakpakan and really kinilabutan ako na sabi ko, oh my God, I cannot forget that it's kind of embarrassed and at the same time awed, and it was a mixed feeling. I cannot explain it really. And I couldn't wait till I saw my husband and I said, divorce na pala tayo. Isn't that embarrassing? Yeah, and then she was apologetic and halos lumuhod-luhod sa harap ko. But that was really, that was a very joyful and funful part of the program, but at my expense, you know. So anyway, siguro nga dala ng nervyos. Kaya I will reiterate my request for each and everyone. You will never know when you will be designated MC. And you are not like Sheng, who is so polished. Kaya
Yes.
prepare
Ako,
your
thank you
intro.
naman.
Put a little script so you'll never make that big mistake. Embarrassing
Yeah.
mistake. Thank
But
you.
I Didi, thank you so much for sharing that. But here's what, that person who introduced you, perhaps that experience is one of her
Yes.
embarrassing experience being a
Yes.
Soroptimist as well. Diba? So, it would be nice sana, no, kung marinig natin yung feeling niya talaga that time because, oh my God, I could just imagine kung sa akin din nangyari yon. Baka hindi lang ako lumuhod sa harapan mo, ay Didi. Baka lumuha pa ako ng sangkatutak. Anyway, let's hear naman kay Pipi Marily Victorio. Yan. Ito medyo matagal na din si Pipi Marily sa Soroptimist eh.
I can only remember one incident. I think when they asked me to MC at the Clark ba yun? Or Subic, MC one of the parang fashion show, but I was not prepared. Kaya parang I felt very embarrassed because I wanted to make it like funny, but I'm not a good MC. Parang medyo I felt that I was kind of stiff as an MC and I wanted it to be lively kasi syempre it should be a fun moment. But because I don't know how, I did not know probably how to describe the costumes that they were wearing or the personalities involved. Kaya I felt na it would have been better if somebody emceed that part of the program. Yun lang. But then that was a nice experience for anybody, just to be present in front of so many audience with so many women of different personalities. You know how it is with Soroptimist, especially with fashion shows. Everybody wants to be a winner.
Correct. I agree. So, unforgettable experience as well for PDD Marily. Si Pipi Shilane. Pipi Shilane, do you have one?
Unforgettable. Siguro
Unforgettable or embarrassing?
Embarrassing wala naman kasi
Okay.
wala naman, I mean, o siguro hindi lang ako na-embarrass sa mga mistakes ko. Kasi
I like that confidence, Pipi
Oo.
Shilane.
Hindi, it's because ako yung taong if I don't know something, I ask. Hindi ako na-embarrass magtanong even if it comes to a point na parang, alam mo yun, parang napaka-stupid na naman. Parang gano'n, what a stupid question. I really don't mind. Basta ako, ang very important sa akin is when I don't know something, I will not pretend. I will have to ask. If I really want to know the answer to that and I don't know it, I'll just ask. Ganun lang sa akin. Kasi para sa akin, seek and you shall find. Yun palagi.
Yes.
Ask and you shall receive. Diba?
Correct.
Knock
Yeah.
Correct.
and the door shall be open. Parang ganun lang kasimple sa akin. Siguro, wala akong masyadong pride. Ganun ba yun? Hindi ko alam. Basta sa akin, kung gusto kong malaman, tatanungin ko. If people laugh at me, does not matter. What matters is I learn something. In everything that ako mahilig ako mag-aral seminars, basta mahilig ako mag-upgrade. And para sa akin, in every seminar or any involvement, may matutunan lang ako kahit isa. Para sa akin, sulit na yung binayad ko. Yun. Kaya lagi akong nasa front row. Kasi, syempre at this age, medyo hindi na yung attention span mo, no? Para ka ng baby, para ka ng bata, maiksi na. Yung ganon. So, kailangan nagsusulat ako, kailangan nag-a-ask ako ng questions, kailangan proactive ako palagi if I want to learn. Yun yung realization ko. But it differs from one person to another. Para sa akin lang, ganon. I have to be proactive. So, yun.
Nice.
So,
Actually,
hindi naman talaga siguro embarrassing for other people, pero para sa akin, basta natuto ako, it doesn't matter.
and for
Kung na
you,
medyo
it
nagmukha
becomes,
akong ano.
oo, hindi siya embarrassing sa'yo. Siguro yung ibang tao, baka sila yung parang nahihiya at nagtatanong ka sa kanila. Baka they don't know the answer to your question. So, pwedeng
Yeah.
ganon.
Yeah.
So, pero thank you so much for sharing that. And I think you don't need to apologize for being so confident and honest. I
Ay,
think
sorry!
yun lang yung
I don't
ano.
want to come off as overly confident.
No, I did not say overly. I just said
Oo.
confident and honest.
Oo. Pero, thank you.
Because you are that Pipi Shalane, and it's one of the it's one of the style, it's one of the traits that I actually personally admire sa'yo, because you just exude that confidence and that honesty na parang you don't mean anything actually, you just say what's on your mind,
Yeah.
diba? And then pag medyo you apologize if if you come off as offensive. I like that of you. I like that talaga. So, thank you so
Siguro
much for
it
sharing
comes
that.
from it comes from the fact that I graduated at the age of 18. Tapos I started
Wow.
working, 18 years old, no? Tapos nag-work na ako a few months after kasi yung professor ko works for an ad agency. So since marketing ako, no? So ganyan.
Yeah.
Talagang pure hard work. If I have to attribute that to the ad agency for my hardworking yung pagiging hardworking ko. I have to attribute that to the ad agency kasi talagang na-hone kami yung papasok ka ng 8:30 in the morning, magko-commute ka pa pauwi, no? Pero uuwi ako 3 o'clock in the morning. Dadaan pa ako ng Baklaran kasi parang yun yung ano noon no, yung Baklaran during my time. Yun yung parang PITC ba yun? Yung terminal, parang ganon. Baklaran yun. Tapos habang nasa Baklaran ako at nag-aantay ng jeep ng 3 o'clock in the morning, may makikita pa akong halaman. Ay, ang ganda ng halaman. So, bibili pa ako ng halaman. Alam mo yung gano'n? Nagko-commute ka, pero sa pag-uwi ko, may dala pa akong halaman. Tapos papasok ka ulit ng 8:30 in the morning. Kasi walang pakialam sa'yo yung boss mo kung ano yung ginawa mo the night before, kung ano yung tinapos mo. What is important is, a task was given to you and you were able to finish that task. It doesn't matter kung paano mo tinapos yun, kung natulog ka ba o hindi. And para sa mga, dahil nasa usapang ate tayo, siguro masasabi ko yung mga kabataan ngayon, hindi ko nilalahat, very privileged sila. Sila yung tipong members ng mga 501 club. Alam niyo ba yung 501 club? Yung basta, pag ang member ng 501 club, ibig sabihin, pagdating ng 501, finish or not finish, I'm leaving. Ganon. Sa amin noon, hindi pwede yun. Bawal yun. So, yun. Yun yung susuungin mo lahat ng baha, kung may sunog, ay ang una mong dadamputin yung inuwi mong trabaho kasi hindi pwedeng masunog yun, di ba? So, yun.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pipi Shalane. Ayan, time check tayo. Ayokong maubos yung oras na hindi natin naririnig ang bawat isa. So, I'm just gonna move forward with some of my prepared questions. Gusto ko pa naman pakinggan sana lahat kung merong mga embarrassing or unforgettable memories or experience. Teka, bago ako magtanong ng next question ko, RMC Farah, IPP Ann, Sekath and Pressed One, and Ludet, do you have an embarrassing experience or unforgettable experience that you would like to share?
Wala naman.
Well, kung wala naman, I'll move forward na.
Yes, of course.
Okay, kasi ayokong mahinto yung ating conversation. Okay, so as I mentioned, we are celebrating Women's Month, and the theme for this year is actually we, #we, which basically means women and everyone. It's not just we as women, it's really women and everyone. And I think that call is for everyone as well. Parang talagang totoo na nating ma-practice at ma-embrace yung gender equality. And gender equality is actually one of the core values na talagang nagiging mission din talaga ng ating organization, ng Soroptimist International of the Americas. So this question is for all of you. I'm not gonna be calling any one of you. You can just, answer whenever you feel like it. So this question is, why do you think #we, women and everyone, is important in achieving gender equality? So bakit kaya importanteng tayong mga kababaihan kasama ang lahat sa pag-achieve or sa pagkamit ng gender equality or totoong ekwalidad? So anyone who would like to volunteer to answer that first? Gov Gigi, would you like to go ahead first?
Youth.
Gov Gigi, nakamute ka po.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's
Okay.
okay.
Gender equality is about having equal opportunities at home, at work, and in society. And it means women should also be recognized like men for their capabilities, talents, and not discriminated upon just because they happen to be women. And it means bringing the men into the room as well. We cannot achieve gender equality if we do not bring in the men into the room, which means that they need to be part of the conversation so they will understand why women want to be their own person and be equal. And being equal does not also mean that we are in competition with the men. So what we want to happen is that we simply want to be recognized for who we are, for our rights and capabilities. And the men need to understand also that women should be given equal opportunities. And when they are given that, they can become good contributors to the betterment of the family, at work, and even in the community. So that's how I see what gender equality should be.
Well, thank you so much, Gov Gigi. That's a very beautiful answer. IDD Paluming Papa, kayo naman po.
Well, I will be giving you a big secret this evening, and I think it is official. And in line with your question, this is going to be my answer. I was advised that I had been appointed as member of the TESDA Advisory Council focused on women.
Nice.
So in one sentence, to me, that means women empowerment.
Nice.
Why? Because the primary responsibility of this advisory council of TESDA as the training arm for TechVoc will be a big boost to the target beneficiaries of our organization. The women out there who are in the non-traditional career path, specifically welding, barista, construction, electronics, plumbing, automotive, welding, and the like. This is the policy center that will aid management in sending the message that TESDA, being the lead organization of the Republic of the Philippines, extending in level with CHED and DepEd, is the one that is the leading convener and training institution for technical and vocational education. Recently, we have raised the diploma level parallel to the traditional courses. So I will be taking my oath on March 21 as a member of that council for advisory council, and will be with a 6-member team of like women representing other sectors of the industry, but mainly focused on the industry that are basically for men. So what would be more fitting in terms of equality, the dream of women, especially the marginalized sector of the community that we serve, when we open our doors to this kind of learning. So I'm proud to be a part of this, and I'm proud as well to share this with you for the first time.
Wow.
And that I will be very challenged, and I'll be very willing to introduce in the academy or through what other means to share whatever it is that we do in TESDA. Because right now, most of the clubs, and I was even sharing this with Governor Gigi, that her theme is a bullseye to the mission of the organization,
Yes.
access to education, using us, the members, as the tool or the medium to extend that particular line of learning. I'm not saying that the traditional courses are not good, but what is in demand now, locally and in the international arena, is the tech voc.
Correct.
When I was sent by TESDA a few years ago to attend the APEC Educational Committee in San Francisco, in Monterey Institute of Languages, there were two things that we were able to include in the vocabulary of the APEC. One is that the second language is not English, because in the Asian Pacific Rim, English is not really working as a second language. It is the language of the country where you go. If you go to Saudi Arabia, if you go to Dubai, it's not English, but the local language. And number two, we were able to introduce the word tech voc in the dictionary of the Education Committee of APEC. So, ladies, I'm happy and proud to express that feeling to you this morning here in America. I have not even shared this with my family yet,
Wow.
but I was so awed by the honor given to me, having been a member of the board way back 5 years ago, and they would not accept a no for an answer. So siguro naman po, meron naman tayong maitutulong. At I look forward, Governor Gigi in particular, umabot sa term mo, no? So I will be looking forward to a big dream that your theme for this biennium will go through every inch of the way toward the attainment of that dream of converting our women target beneficiary in the barangays to skilled workers. And therefore, when you have a skill, from non-skilled to a skilled, from no money in the pocket with some money in the pocket later on when you are gainfully employed, as a self-entrepreneur, no? Because most women are past hiring age. So magiging entrepreneur sila. So economically empowerment yan in simple language. And doon magsisimula yung kanilang word empowering. So tayo ay ginagamit lang na medium para mabigyan ng pagkakataon ng mga babaeng ito, mga nanay particularly like us, to get economically empowered by way of having skills training in these different areas. And we are one thing that I would like to share with you is I'm so excited because for the first time I'm seeing the automotive industry partnering with government, which is TESDA, and also makakakita na tayo ng mga babaeng nag-aayos ng mga motorsiklo, ng mga kotse, and women in construction. Kasi ang sabi nga natin, all things being equal, if we want to claim equality, we must be able to perform the same skill that women are doing.
Correct.
And we cannot do that unless we get the skills ourselves, correct? So yun lang po, and at the end of the day, hopefully in a short period of time, we will be able to see concrete result in terms of statistics. How many women have the Soroptimist gainfully empowered in terms of economic stability by way of gaining technical and vocational skills rightfully by themselves and becoming their own employer. Hindi sila employee, sila yung employer because they will be employing people in their outfit later on, be it small, medium, or large enterprise. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you so much, IDD Paluming Papa, and congratulations.
Congratulations, PG.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. And
Congratulations.
thank you for sharing it with us. Kami pala ang pinakauna.
Oo
Thank you
nga
so
eh.
much.
Parang
We are
Usapang
masyado
so
yata
proud
ako
of you.
na-overwhelmed.
I know. We are so proud of you. Pero sana naman you would still have the time to continue the leadership trainings that you have been doing under the SLA, ano? Kasi more women need that guidance and need that wisdom from you.
Parang
That they will
bullseye,
feel
no?
empowered.
Rob,
Yes, correct.
di ba?
Yes.
Tumbok na tumbok doon sa access to yung ate.
Yep, access to
So
education. Ang galing.
Ang sarap naman, nandun na kayo.
I'm
Nice.
very busy now writing my plans because I will do my oath via Zoom. Bayad sila. Kasi
Congrats,
hindi
IDD
pa ako
Paluming.
makakauwi in the next few weeks because we still have my medical appointment on April 4. So that is the arrangement. Thank you.
Nice. Well, we can't wait. We can't wait to have you
Looking
with
forward.
us in person. Oo, but we congratulate you as early as now for this new feat, no, and this new challenge that you are taking on. Thank you. Thank you for
Pray
trusting
for
us.
me. Yeah, thank
You
you.
will always be in our prayers. Wonders in this role. Ayan. Okay, so let's move forward. Let's hear naman from our other guests. Kung wala, I'll give you another fast talk.
Sige,
Okay,
fast talk.
so
Para masaya.
another fast talk. Okay, I'll call on IPP Ann. IPP Ann, fast talk. Please convince
Yes.
women to join Soroptimist in one sentence.
One sentence.
Soroptimist
One
service.
sentence lang.
Oh, Soroptimist is service.
Soroptimist is service. So I like that you stick to your answer a while ago. Service and sisterhood.
Sisterhood.
Oh, di ba? Okay. So thank you, IVP. PDD Marily, convince women to join Soroptimist in one sentence.
You're muted.
You're muted, PDD. I mean,
Yes. Yeah.
yeah.
I will probably say, just come enjoy the afternoon. Then from there, let's see what will happen.
Wow. Oh,
Wow.
napaka-natural, ano? 'Di ba? Napaka-natural. Pipi
Para hindi
Shilling.
siya matakot, di ba?
Correct, correct. And
Na
natural na natural. I
part
like that.
ganon.
Thank you, Baby Marily. Pipi Shilling. Nakamute ka din. Pipi Shilling.
Sorry. To convince prospective,
Convince women to join Soroptimist in one sentence.
Ang hirap.
Mahirap
oo nga,
ba?
hindi
Hirap.
naman. Love of self. Kasi, when you join Soroptimist, you will realize that it's really love of self. Kasi when you give, you cannot give what you do not have.
Correct.
Diba?
Correct.
So you can only give love if you have love within yourself. So, yun. Sometimes you don't know that eh. It will only become apparent when you're with the people, diba? With the club members. When you are already in one of the activities of Soroptimist, that's when you realize, uy, meron pala akong capacity to give. Meron pala akong capacity to love. Kahit na gano'ng katara yung tao. I'm the perfect example. Hindi ko akalain na na generous pala ako. Parang sa akin, dapat ganito, dapat ganyan, dapat ganito. Yung
Nako,
ganun.
alam namin kung gaano ka ka-generous. Nako, kung
Hindi
ano yung
naman,
ginagawa
hindi
mo
naman.
ngayon sa club natin. Nako, thank you so
So, yan.
much for your initiatives, Pipi Shilane. Thank you so much. Love of self. I like that as well. Ludette Mendoza, one of our new members. Ludette?
For me, I will say real queens fix each other's crown. So join
Wow.
us. We are all queens in Soroptimist.
Nice.
Wow! I like that. Gusto ko yan. Gusto ko
Nice.
yan. Naku, meron na tayong universe answer dito. I like
Oo nga,
that.
Miss Universe ba ito?
Okay, RMC Para, what about you?
Don't be afraid to take risks because Soroptimist is worth the risk.
Wow! Grabe.
Lumalalim na, lumalalim na.
Oo nga.
Kung si Ludette ay pang Miss Universe, si RMC Para ay pang Miss World ang datingan.
Oo. Grabe.
Oo. Ayan na. Ngayon, pakinggan din natin yung one sentence answer to convince women to join Soroptimist ni past District Director Paloming Papa.
Please unmute.
Please unmute.
PPDD.
PDD.
Well, from the standpoint of the academy, I think this is a challenge to every potential member because you will only discover what you have when you actually become a Soroptimist. That is why it is my belief that we should always maintain a policy that each member must be engaged continuously every day of her life. It's not only attending meetings, but being a part of our work outside in the community. You can find yourself, rediscover yourself, that you're able to do things which were never tested before. So I love Soroptimist because it's different and unique by itself from the other international women organization. The goal is very clear. It's very simple. It's doable. it is sustainable and can easily be replicated anyway. So please invite prospective potential members. But before you actually swear them in, let them try to be a part of your trip to the barangay, expose themselves first, and give them the chance to really feel like what Shalene have said. It's when you are there that you feel the challenge and you rediscover yourself that you're able to do these things which you have not never done before. So to me, that is okay. Warm up their membership first and let them decide one day or the other that they're ready to take their oath. Sometimes this is one strategy that works and have been tested over many years, that hindi nila akalain na ganun pala ang gawain ng isang Soroptimist. Akala nila magbabayad lang ng fee, mag-o-oath lang, magsososyalan lang, member ka na. We are a very prestigious organization and we are very noble in our mission. Klaro yun eh. Madaling maintindihan. So every Soroptimist therefore must exude that kind of body language. Even the word that we speak in the barangay, every time we visit the adopted barangay, must be attuned to the mission and goals. We should never be like, let me give you a very classic example. I will never use the word marites.
Yes. Me too.
You always hear that. Because marites is the name of a woman.
Or
And
even
what does
Karen.
marites connote?
Mm-mm.
It is not descriptive of a woman.
Yes.
That we as Soroptimists are trying to evolve and we try to live. Right? So
Correct.
hindi ako papayag na makarinig ng word marites from a Soroptimist herself. Correct? At pag nakarinig ako ng isang Soroptimist member na binabanggit yon, right then and there, in a very polite way, I will call her attention in a very friendly so as not to embarrass her. Nakikita ko yan araw-araw, naririnig ko as a matter of humor or joke. It's even worse because, bakit? Jokening ba itong kababaihan? Today, we are having this episode because we are raising the bar of excellence of how women Soroptimists are helping others develop themselves. So this is in line with our mission of developing ourselves and developing others. So nakita ko over 29 years how a simple member had evolved over the years, over the weeks, months, and years on how she became a very matured and responsible individual. That is why she retained her membership. Hindi po ba? Na-witness ko yan, and it is my wish, and I'm still dreaming up to now, that one day we will be able to have a short list of prospective academy graduates who are capable of becoming leaders in their own right in their respective clubs, in line with the mission and goals that we live day by day. Thank you.
Thank you, PDD Paluming Papa. Press Duan. Gov Gigi, ihuhuli kita. Ihuhuli kita dito. Press Duan.
Sabi ko nahirapan ako kasi for me, mahirap mag-convince through words. For me, you convince someone through your actions that they already see what you're doing. That's why we're doing this public awareness. We're showing our works as a Soroptimist because through our actions, they will be convinced themselves. And when you just ask them na, kakapit tayo. If you know, if she loves dancing, halika sayo, let's go dancing. Ganon. If you know she likes to coffee, let's have some coffee. If you know that your prospect is has a problem right now, or just ask her, how are you with your family? So it depends on your prospect or your friend, but on what you say to convince her. But for me, to convince is not really to say it, but to do it. And by your actions, people will just be convinced by what you're doing. And then pag na-invite mo sila, and then naturally they will just join you na lang, because they already see if you are already attracting who you are. Because if that person is already in service already, if she has the heart to serve, she will naturally be attracted to us. So that's my answer. Ang hirap. Ang hirap.
Thank you, Press Duan. Well, an answer is still an answer. Thank you so much for that. Sekat Kapili, what about you? Convince women to join Soroptimist in one sentence. And I think, nako, fitting to sa'yo eh. Because our recent club meeting, ikaw lang ang nakapagdala ng prospect na new member. So, how did you convince her to join Soroptimist?
Teach us.
Sorry. For me, I'll just say, join our group, and you will know real the desire of your heart.
Wow.
Ganon. Pag nag-join na siya, doon niya malalaman kasi kung ano talaga yung gusto niyang gawin sa pag-join niya doon sa group natin na yon. Parang ganon.
Ang galing. So, may Miss
Congrats.
Universe, may Miss World, si Sekat,
Ay,
Miss
may Miss World.
International.
May first runner-up na.
Hindi, Miss International ka. But I like your answer as well. Thank you so much. And Gov Gigi, before you answer that question, may ganun ano? Yun ang panghuli mo mamaya, Gov Gigi. Before you answer that question, we have like the SIAPR, the Soroptimist International of the Americas Philippine Region, will be holding an event to celebrate Women's Month this coming March 25, right? So please invite women, or maybe you would like to plug this event, you would like to invite more women or more Soroptimists to join the event. Please use this platform now to say your to share your invitation on this activity.
Yes, I would like to invite everyone to be at Camp Aguinaldo at the Tejeros Hall of Camp Aguinaldo on March 25 at 3:00 p.m. We will be honoring 10 remarkable women in Soroptimist service. And that will be a first for that matter. We thought of it for Women's Day kasi wala naman tayong talagang grand event pagka Women's Day, no? Although we have one every 2 years, yung Unsung Women Heroes Award, but every year we have Women's Day. So we thought that we should honor our very own remarkable women. I mean, they have been remarkable in Soroptimist, and they have continued to be remarkable in public service and in their respective careers and their profession. So this is just the start. We're doing it in a very small way for now, kasi umpisa pa lang naman. And then we're thinking of making it bigger and more procedural for that matter, kasi next year hopefully talaga meron na kaming definite parameters kung sino yung pipiliin natin talaga as remarkable women, and then we will give all the clubs a chance to nominate a possible candidate for this particular honoring. We don't call it awarding, but we call it honoring remarkable women in Soroptimist service.
Wow, thank you so
So I
much,
hope
Gov
all of
Gigi.
you will have a chance to be in Camp Aguinaldo. Although their security procedures are quite stiff kasi nga kampo yon, no? So if you really want to go, you can get in touch with Lerma if you're having a hard time with the Google form that you have to fill up. Just call Lerma so she can help you out. She said she's gonna help out na lang para yung iba daw baka hindi masyadong kabisado ang Google form. So she will do it for you.
Wow, ang bait
Please
naman ni
attend.
Lerma.
Oo, please attend kasi I think it will be very interesting to meet these ladies, you know. They've been
Correct.
around and they've done a lot. So sana makapunta kayong lahat.
Yes.
Eh,
Lahat ng Soroptimist.
si PG hindi
Hopefully.
pa makakarating yan kasi she's still writing her plans for TESDA.
I know.
She will still have her medical examinations. And napakaingat sa katawan ni PG Paluming kanya. Imagine sa States pa yan nagpapa-check up. Ha?
Ang
Yeah.
galing. Okay. Gov Gigi, before we run out of time and before you answer yung one sentence na convince women to be a Soroptimist, message lang to all women around the world as we celebrate Women's Month.
Okay. So I'd like to quote Gloria Steinem when she said that, and I quote that, "Do not think about making women fit the world. Think about making the world fit women."
Wow. I like that.
It's by Gloria Steinem.
Wow.
Ganda.
Very deep.
Ang ganda.
Don't
Very,
think about
very
making
deep.
women fit the world. Think about making the world fit women. And, you know, that equates into gender equality.
Yes.
It
yes,
is. It
yes.
is. And it's actually, it somehow has a call to action, no? When you say it that way. Kasi parang it's not just seeking and seeking, it's also doing something, 'di ba? Instead of just ano. Pero Gov Gigi, thank you so much for sharing that. I will look it up later. Definitely will look it up later. Thank you so much for sharing that.
I will put it on Messenger.
Well, thank you, Gov Gigi. Okay, one last question, Gov, before we end this conversation today. Convince women, Gov, to join Soroptimist in one sentence.
Okay, I will tell the women I'm going to invite that to join Soroptimist is an amazing discovery because you discover yourself, your potential, especially what you can do for other women, especially the disadvantaged people who really needs our help. And along the way, we discover friendship with like-minded women.
Wow. Thank you so much, Gov Gigi. And with that, we give you Soroptimist International of Alabang's Usapang Ate episode 10 for this month of March as we celebrate Women's Month. Thank you so much for watching, and back to you, Sekap.
Press Duan.
Thank you so much, our moderator, P.E. Sheng Pontillas, and I'd like to thank everyone, all of our guests tonight, Gov Gigi Peñalosa, our past Gov Maria Paloma Papa, our past DDs, Para Asherto and Marily Victorio, past President Shalane De Castro, and also our newest member, Ludette Mendoza, and of course, our programs awareness program, public awareness chair, Kat Kapili. Thank you so much. And thank you for everyone for watching. We hope that you learned a lot, and we hope that you will join all the women out there will join us as Soroptimist, because as Gov Gigi said, you will discover yourself, your purpose. If you fit here with Soroptimist, then you are welcome to join us, because Soroptimist is best for women. So good evening, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much. PG.
Thank you.
Thank
And happy
you.
Women's Month,
Happy
everyone.
Women's Month,
Women's
everyone.
Month.
Wala ba